in my airplane. And got in the Ford Tricorder. That thing looked bigger than this house, you know. Yeah. And he sat me in the co-pilot seat and he said, I tell you two things. Don't touch anything and don't say anything. We took off from Quantico. We never got above 1,000 feet. We flew, first we went up to Mount Vernon, and about 600 feet, and all these people were there, and we went flying around, and we were flying around, they'd wave to us, and we waved to them. And then we went up and swear to God, we flew around the Washington Monument twice. This is back in the days when, they didn't have all these damn Islam people. Anyway, as you're going back by he said, well, you've been a good boy, now I'll show you how to fly an airplane. And so he told me you put your hands here and do this, and then you push here and push back and forth. And that's, when I said, boy, this is for me. So then I decided to get into the Marine Corps, and I was a Marine Aviation Cadet. And I'll tell you one thing, that having that 3 summers in Quantico at the PLC always made me a little ahead of everybody else. I had that experience. When they were going to form a night fighter squadron back, I was a junior captain. And looked around and they said, okay, Mickey, you're going to be the squadron commander. And I formed a night fighter squadron as a captain. But anyway, I had a great career in the Marine Corps. The reason I found out right on why I didn't make general is because, right after the war, we were in Washington, D.C., and my wife joined the Jangles, that's the Junior Army Navy Guild, and finally she was working at the Soldier Center and Marine Club, and Mrs. Eisenhower, he was then back in Washington, but he was Chief of Staff of the Army because they didn't have Joint Chiefs back then. Mrs. Eisenhower was involved, and anyway, my wife ran the canteen, and Mrs. Eisenhower said, you don't do anything in noon hour. Would you arrange to have some of your ladies serve lunch while I get people that I'm working with to come to lunch? And so, my wife said yes. And I can remember we were living in a 3rd floor apartment, and the phone rang, and I said, hello? I said, this is Mamie Eisenhower. Is Jean there? Now, what do you do? I clicked my heel and saluted. Anyway, and I called Jean. But anyway, when I finally decided to go to be head of university up in New York, Mamie said, Jean, she said, you've been so good to me, what can I do to help you? Now, Mamie Eisenhower never was involved in any of the social part of the armed forces. She was always doing other things, and she got criticized for it. Anyway, she said to Jean, she says, you've been so good, what can I do for you? And Jean said, well, the Marine Aviation Wives Club are having their annual luncheon at the Army Navy Club. Would you come as my guest? And she said yes. And she came, and not only she came early, she says, the first thing you want to do, I want to meet the youngest second lieutenant's wife. And she's a wonderful person. And anyway, and then she talked to everybody. And it was all very fine, but then 3 days later, my wife got a call from the wife of the commandant of the Marine Corps. And she said, we've been trying to get Mamie Eisenhower to come talk. And you should have invited her to come to talk to the Marine Wives Club and not the Aviation Club. Somebody says, what's on your on your jacket is a red X. And that means you'll never make general. They were right, I never did that.
There may be another okay, top that.
Join hands and cut the cake. I have to hold this
One more. Bring your own glass. There we are. Keep your hands up.
Okay, and then
Yeah, you should. You want me to do this? Yeah, I know. Yeah. There we go. Okay. You want me to